Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her.
That's right. She is not healed. Forsake her.
And let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
Her judgment has reaches on to heaven. All right. So the Most High sees the wickedness going on in the kingdom, and who's producing it? So for the wickedness of this kingdom, America got to be destroyed. If nobody's getting anything to prove that, get 2 Peter's.
2 Peter's 3.
Well, we're gonna get that, but no, I want 2 Peter's and 2, and you can start roughly at like 4.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For if the Most High spake not the angels that sin, but cast them down into hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
That's us being in the flesh, okay?
Verse 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person.
Now this is what you gotta look at, man. If you want to know your future, okay, you gotta go back to the past. All right? Because the world that then was, that was in wickedness, got destroyed, man. They went up against the Most High, okay, and the world was destroyed. So here we are, okay, and wickedness has increased abundantly, okay, or multiplied consistently. And you mean to tell me that America, for some crazy, deceitful reason you came up with in your mind, isn't going to be destroyed? All the other past wicked kingdoms been destroyed, and that's on record. It's on record that these kingdoms been destroyed, man. There's tangible evidence to back up exactly all the history written within the scriptures. Just like you got evidence today that everything written about in the scriptures concerning America's destruction is evident, it's clear. From the economic position it's in to the military position it's in. This so-called white man is setting itself up to be fucking destroyed, man. What nation spreads its army so damn thin that it's everywhere but where it should be protecting itself, you know? That's basically what it comes down to. That's why when this Third World War comes off, through the spirit getting on a little hard, they're gonna be a draft when this thing goes off, man. And I kind of have my own speculation, you know, just to throw this out there. You know, I have a good feeling that they might try to draft me, but I already know my decision on that. I ain't going. Throw me in jail. You know? If so be, the Lord will deliver me. Go ahead. No, I just feel like the Spirit telling me, hey, you know, you might have to serve some time for that. But that, hey, that's okay, man. Strive for the truth unto death, you know? That's what this thing's about. It's not my will, you know? Only time will tell if that, you know, that happens to be true. Because right now, it's just a suspicion, you know? And there's such thing as evil suspicion.
The future of righteousness.
Hey, that's why we're telling y'all not to put this stuff up here, man.
Bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Yeah, bringing upon the flood, all right, of the ungodly. So now, the second time around, America's going to be destroyed via thermonuclear fire. That's the prophecy written. The first death was through water, the second death through fire. And just like there's only going to be a remnant redeemed this time, reflects the remnant that was reserved for deliverance back then, which would have been Noah, his sons, and their wives. 8 souls. Yeah, there's more to that.
All right. Verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
Turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, man.
condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that act.
Yeah, we're not just telling you just a fairy tale or a story, man. This is what happened to that kingdom back then. That's what happened to those lands there. They weren't destroyed because they were doing something good, man. They were destroyed because they were doing evil, wicked things. And Babylon is the most wicked kingdom of all of them. You basically have all the other ancient kingdoms and their wickedness wrapped up into one here in Babylon. That's why everybody is a fucking freak, man. And it's acceptable. Only in 2014 is it okay to use a term such as creeping, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like this brother mentioned earlier about these bitches creeping on profiles and then reading all the information you got up there. That's a popular term. You know, I was creeping on this page. I was creeping. You know, back a long time ago, you were creeping, man. You were getting arrested, you know? Now you're a creep today, hey, it's acceptable. You're a lesbian, it's acceptable. You're a homosexual, it's acceptable. You sleep with fucking animals, it's acceptable. And you can't say nothing bad about it. Alright? Because that's just unacceptable. You know, this society has everything completely wrong, man. For what reasons it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, so you got freedom to be wicked as you want and stuff like that.
Yep,
in
yep.
Society.
Yeah, say that again.
No, I said you have freedom to be as wicked as you want in this society, in America.
That's right. That's right, man.
Verse 7, it says, and deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
There's another example of a remnant, man. Only Lot was delivered and his two daughters. The woman didn't listen. Go ahead.
Verse 8, it says, for that the righteous man dwelleth, dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing vexes his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And I mean, if I may say this, like that's what you know, that's what we gotta, just like the examples the brother said earlier, stuff like that. Like as Zion was you know, talking about his job, I can say the same thing, like how, you know, them talking about Facebook and this person talking about how they you know, were basically like committing adultery with this woman who had a man and all this stuff like that. You just hear all this stuff like every day, and it just vexes your soul. Like how, you know, simple, like, you know, the Israelites, your job, how just simple and docile they are. Like just, you know, like, you know, it's the end of the world, and they're worried about football games and basketball games and sports and PlayStation 4 and all this stuff, and just stuff that isn't gonna benefit you and has like no value and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like what's the best game, what the score they got, all this like dumb stuff. Like when I go to the you know, sometimes, you know, I might go to the bar shop to get like a fade or something like that, but it's like I don't even be wanting to go because, you know, all the conversations you got here, like we're just talking about sports and just dumb stuff all the time. It makes me want to just, like, you know, cut my own hair and stuff like that.
Yeah, and if you correct them like that, then you look all fucked up.
How could you say that?
And everyone's wrong with you? Everyone's looking at you, and all these worldly people are starting ganging up on you and making you look like you're the fucking one in the wrong or something.
Yeah, being a long ass debate.
Yeah. Or they want to say, well, you know, it's 2013 now, things change.
Yeah, get over it.
What do you mean
right?
fucking things change, man? What do you mean it got more wicked? That's
like,
basically what you're saying. Is it's more acceptable to be wicked now in 2013, 2014.
yeah, like when I went to this new barber and I was telling him about, you know, like not to give me shape ups and all this, and he still be like, I kind of told him why and stuff like that. He has a cousin who's like an Israelite and stuff like that. He still be all like, man, like it would look so good if I just put that line in there and all this stuff like that. I was telling him, like, oh.
You know, you gotta. If you really should just keep it to yourself. But I mean, if you come across where you basically, someone asks you why you don't eat pork, and you just tell them it's better off to just not even say it's in the Bible, because then when you do say it's in the Bible, then they look at you like you're fucking crazy.
Like, I got a testimony for y'all, okay? I was at the job, and they were serving breakfast or whatever like that, and I just wanted the eggs. I don't want the fucking bacon and shit. All right? This motherfucker beside me goes, oh, you don't eat bacon? He goes, I thought you were cool. I said, yeah, well, I'd rather be hated for, you know, for what I am than liked for what I'm not. And this stupid ass bitch behind the register is the one who told him, oh, well, he don't eat pork. Bitch, that ain't none of your fucking business to be telling him. All I said is I wanted the eggs. You didn't need to fucking tell him, oh, I don't eat the damn bacon. You know, bitch, that's not your lot. You shut the fuck up, you know? Nosy ass, toothless bitch. Shut the fuck up, you know?
And then all these people start.
Oh, you don't need pork? What's wrong with you? What are you, fucking Muslim? You know?
Yeah.
Then I gotta go through that route, you know? Explain that now.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. There was a thing going on for a little bit back during fucking Christopher Columbus Day, all right, where we had called off, or we scheduled off, and we didn't even know it was fucking that damn devil holiday anyway.
Yeah, right.
We would come back in and someone made a joke on we took off to celebrate Christopher Columbus Day, and we're like, no, we don't like Christopher Columbus Day. Why would we celebrate a dude who raped, robbed, and murdered Native American Indians? And then it just got on this.
That's what we told Israelites.
Yeah,
That's what we were telling Israelites. And these motherfuckers turning around and started going to Esau saying,
yeah, go up to them and say this and that. Say to them, yo, you were celebrating Christopher Columbus Day.
right. And then these crackers are like, what? You don't like Christopher Columbus? Motherfucker, what do you think? You know? That's just Esau being a fucking proud piece of shit, man. And then these fucking wicked ass niggas joining on to the so-called white man.
Yeah, how the hell do you celebrate Christopher Columbus Day? You know?
Yeah.
And in this society, it's geared towards you being different. You know, example given to homosexuals, right?
But I mean, that whole day.
Satan, man.
Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, let me say this.
Go ahead.
This society is geared to people being different, you know? Like, example given a homosexual, but if you're a man of the Lord and you stand up for righteousness, people are against you, you know? But what about me being different? You know, what about my beliefs, you know?
Right.
You're only allowed to be different in wickedness, like we said, man. You can't be different in a righteous way.
Kind.
Like I said, man, we were basically getting fucking like.
Yeah, everybody was on us too, man.
Basically just fucking
Everybody
talking
was
all
talking
kinds of
shit.
shit, man. Like, and then it got up to like some fucking Edomite walked up. He goes, yo, I heard it's against your religion to fucking believe in Christopher Columbus. Now I don't know where the fuck they got this shit from, but I didn't want them looking into, why I want to celebrate Christopher Columbus Day, and then fucking GMS comes up or whatever like that, and then everyone at my job knows what I do. So I'm just like, oh no, why would I celebrate Christopher Columbus Day? I'm like, he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. He goes, I don't know, someone said something because it's your religion or something. See, people start making up some bullshit, and then everyone starts talking mad shit, all because you don't celebrate, all because you said, no, why would I celebrate a day that is fucking dedicated to rape, rob, and murder? But then you're fucking look like crazy and shit. That's a national holiday. That's how America is founded. But what? By what? Rape, rob, and murder?
Yeah, well, you know what? When it comes down to it, the spirit you're supposed to be in is basically, to be wise, about things.
Wise serpent, harmless.
Yeah, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. If they happen to stumble across the page and they see my face, I don't give a shit. You want to fire me from that fucking job? Go ahead. You want to blacklist me to tell other companies not to fucking hire me? I don't give a fuck, man. At the same token, that's for none of y'all to start, spouting off at the devil. If you don't work, you don't eat too. But I'm in the spirit that if that does happen to me and the Lord puts me in that position, I'm sure that I'll be provided for because I have faith, man. And I believe in how Bashim Yahushai, man. And this work comes first. So as long as this is coming first, all that will be added on to me. I ain't trying to, I don't have a secret, man. All right. I'm not ashamed of being an Israelite. I'm not ashamed of being associated with GMS. But at the same token, you got to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Because these people, man, you don't know what they might try to do. Especially Esau. He's always fucking plotting. And then they find out, what you're really into and what you're really all about. So. And you can't even trust Jake, You can't trust Jake, because I said one thing to a Dominican about, and I'm just thinking about this now, how that cracker even said it was against your religion. One of them Dominicans had to say something that I said, which is basically, it was basically against my belief. And it should be against yours too, because that's nothing but the celebration of the destruction of so-and-so, So that had to have come from an Israelite, and that fucking Israelite went off and told a devil, man. Edomite. See, that's why you gotta watch what you're telling. That's why you gotta watch, man. That's why you got to watch what you're saying, and that's the point that the brother was trying to get at, man.
And there's nothing wrong with keeping secrets, because even Yahweh Shai said he did a miracle and said, keep this to yourself.
Yeah, right. Keep it to yourself. That's really what it comes down to. Keep it to yourself. But like I said,
yo,
on the
these
offhand,
fucking niggas, man,
that they look up and they see my face. Hey, you see my face? I'm not gonna deny that. Yeah, that's me. All right, that's me.
You gotta watch, because you're trying to tell these fucking stupid niggas, man, something. You don't think that they're sincere enough? They'll fucking start splouting it out everywhere.
Well, hey, you gotta treat Jake basically like the enemy, man. You gotta treat Jake like the enemy in the sense that until you find out what he's about, you really can't tell him too much. You throw little things, at him here and there to see how his spirit react. But that's about it, We all been through that moment. All right, or that time period where we want to try to wake up the every Israelite in the world, but that's not the will of the Most High. All right, there's a 2/3 and there's a 1/3. So you gotta watch what you say, even to Jay. You gotta treat him an enemy until you see what side he's on.
Yeah. I say the same thing all the time about the dude who was eating pork, this Dominican eating pork, and I kept telling him, man, don't eat pork, and then there's all these signs that were fucking showing to him, like, look, man, just fucking start following the law, and he still. Basically didn't adhere. Like, he dropped his whole fucking plate of food that had pork in it, and everyone started laughing, all the Dominicans started laughing at him. They go, yo, man, that's why I shouldn't be eating pork. And I gave some of my food or like that. And then he ended up getting fucking all mad.
Compassion out of him.
He ended up getting like a bad, I think, appendix or something like that. He had to get his appendix taken out. And I said, yo, man, that's because you're eating all that pork. I mean, realistically, it's because he's breaking the law, and you know what I mean, and he's got curses on him, The Lord's fucking putting him through trials, but he's doomed to fucking destruction, man, because he ain't receiving that correction. He ain't receiving, because we told him, we even showed him right in the scriptures, because he got mad. And he's like, look, you show me exactly where it says that you cannot eat pork. He's like, I don't want to see different words. He goes, I want to see you can't eat pig. So what I did was I fucking looked it up in the NIV where it says thou shalt not eat pig, and I showed it to him. And he's like, he just fucking was all taken back by it. I'm like, see? And then a couple days later, he was getting on him like, look, man, he just asked me, hey, what are you eating? And it was fucking pork, and he got all fucking offended. Yep. He didn't want to tell us what he was eating, even though we knew what he was eating.
Yeah, you can't say leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone. I said, yeah, you want me to leave it alone because you're eating something you're not supposed to be. Like, look, man, leave it alone. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. Well, then the Lord gonna kill you. How about that? Then the Lord gonna kill you. That's it. That's all I have left to say to you. The Lord gonna kill you.
But that just goes along with being a heretic, man. At the second and third admonition, man, we reject you, man. There's nothing for you now. You already know what we're about, and you're not gonna try. We're not gonna try teaching you. All right.
This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 20. And having made peace through the blood of his cross, by him to reconcile all things unto himself. By him, I say, whether they be things in earth or things in heaven. And you that were sometimes alienated and enemies in your mind by wicked works, yet now have ye reconciled in the body of his flesh death, to present you holy and unblameable and unreprovable in his sight.
Yep, that's us, man. That's us basically purifying ourselves from the wicked things that we used to do. All right. Now we can prepare basically guiltless before the Most High, because we're trying to keep our garments clean. We're making those attempts. We're not trying to be willingly or ignorantly wicked. We do make mistakes. A just man falleth down 7 times. All right, but he picketh himself back up, man. The wicked just fall into condemnation. When we do something wrong, when we mess up, man, shit. I'd be like, damn, I hope the Lord don't kill me. I'm serious, man. That's a humbling spirit to be in too, man. All right. And that's the spirit you should be in. Fear the Most High. Because the Lord could take you out for any reason. It's the Most High. He said, if he was hungry, he would not tell thee. All right, the Most High operates on a different level than we do. As a matter of fact, Isaiah, my thoughts are not your thoughts. So, the little bit that we can do, man, we got to do it to the best. All right, the best that we can. Romans 12:1. What's our acceptable duty? Submitting ourselves. All right. So the most
verse 23, it says, if ye continue in the faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel, which ye have heard.
Settled. That's a very important word there. Settled and grounded. All right. When you're grounded, that means you're firm. You can't be moved, man. All right. That's the ultimate spirit to be in. Nothing wavering. There ain't nothing that's gonna possibly take a toll on your spirit that's gonna make you want to turn your back. You know? No trial, no tribulation, no matter physical pain or mental stress, and nothing physical like death is gonna hold your spirit back from serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. So it's important to be grounded and settled. Like all these experiences I go through, man, I have a better understanding, and I know how to handle and deal with them situations. You know? Be ye angry. Oh yeah, that's another thing, man. You know? Be ye angry. You. If there ain't an Israelite in this truth that ain't angry, man, there's something wrong with you, okay?
You're also angry all the time.
Yeah, there's something fucking wrong with you. It says, be ye angry and sin not. We have so many reasons to be angry, man. Surely your oppression makes the wise man mad. And my pa's always telling that to me, man. Why are you so mad all the time?
Yeah.
Why are you so angry?
Yeah.
He used to say to me, so young, so angry. Like, damn right I'm mad. Look at all the shit going on,
Put a
man.
smile on your face sometimes.
You know, so you say to me at work, so why not smile sometimes?
Yeah, well, I want to smile, man. I don't got shit to smile about. Yeah. No, I might laugh a little bit and crack a smile here and there, man. That's just to relieve some fucking stress, you know? Shit, you gotta laugh sometimes being in this wicked-ass kingdom. It all gives you a little bit of a release, you know?
Yeah, they say laughing relieves stress.
Yeah. You know, but I laugh at, like, shit that's actually funny, you know? Like, a Edomite is, you know, fucking doing something at the job and some shit fall on him. You know, that's funny to me, you know? You know, Edomite walking up the street and almost bust his damn face open, you know?
Actually, I cracked a smile. Slug, I don't mean to cut you off.
That's funny.
I cracked a smile when I heard, this is some serious shit right here, that a dude from my job died, okay? And this is a dude I sent mad curses on. Me and this brother here both sent mad curses on this dude because he fucking was just a damn demon. And he like walked around like, he had like a lot of authority, but he was just some average fucking worker. Like he had no fucking position of power, but he always had to say some shit to you. And we sent curses on him maybe like a couple months ago. At most, maybe 4 months ago.
Shit, I put curses on that place every day.
Yeah, so there was that dude specifically, and we walk in like maybe last week and found out that the fucking dude died and no one knows why. He just fucking died. And when I found out that was the one, because I heard he said it was on the receiving, and I heard that it was that, I'm like, man, I really hope it's that dude. And when I found out it was that dude, man, I was so fucking relieved.
Yeah.
I was so happy. And that goes, every time we send a curse on a specific person there,
Yeah,
you know,
so
the Lord,
for the people who put curses on, they either lost their job or died, man. He ain't the first one, you know. That's just goes to prove the power of that name, man. And they all been the devil, Esau.
let that dude fucking Mike. All right, this dude, he sent mad curses on him because he wanted something specific, and this dude Mike purposely fucked him over so he couldn't get it, and he said mad curses. He goes, yo man, send curses on that dude. A couple months later, he blows out his whole fucking knee. He says he's never gonna walk the same again. So. You know what I mean? Blew his whole fucking knee out, some old guy.
Yep.
And that's beautiful, you know, that cracks a smile on our face, man. Every time I hear something bad happen to someone, especially when I send curses on them, man, that's something to be joyous about. But, you know.
Right. That just goes to show you the power of the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Just goes to show you the power.
That's why it's important to pray, man. Pray for deliverance and pray for salvation.
Exactly.
Pray for faith. And send curses, you know. Pray always to get you through the day, man. That's how I'd be at work, fucking about ready to just break the fuck down, and I just start sending mad curses on just fucking everybody, everything, everyone I look at.
Everything that moves.
Yeah, I start sending curses because I'll send curses on these damn boxes because fucking Satan be causing shit to happen. So I have to send Satan away, you know.
Yeah.
Pray to fucking that the Lord sends Satan away to stop, you know,
Yeah,
damn
you gotta rebuke the devil, you know.
300-pound cases fall on you and smash in the face, you know, that fucking irritates you. You know, Satan always be trying to get you in different ways, so you gotta pray, you gotta keep your composure.
For dumb shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like hypocritical shit.
Yeah, but even when you're